Easy, easy. Okay, so Terry here. Let's knock a couple out here. Just the hits. Uh, so let's look at this gal here. This little stinking number. Uh, this thing's cool. I've been looking at this. No one's picked it up yet. Radar scope, rocket fire panel, off course warning. I mean, let's see, reset button. It's a game. Takes 4D batteries total. If you know the game, and I don't know if this has got to be the power cable right here. It has been cut, and I don't know how that cycles in with anything else. And then it's got this bulb here, and it's missing, so whatever is supposed to be there, and I'm not sure. I haven't done the research on this baby yet. But radar scope, it's pretty cool. It's in not bad condition. Might need a little bit of a new joystick here, but that's a pretty central. And then your off course warning. There's something missing there. But gosh, how cool is that? Set it up. Maybe if you have an arcade upper. This would be an upper decker. That's what I call these. All the way around, you got your Pac-Man memorabilia that don't work no more. Quarters in Northampton. I'm looking at you, or Hadley. Check this out, guys. Pretty cool. Radar scope game. Radar scope with a vintage game. Okay. And on we stinking go. Oh. These stinking things are the best stinking things. If this thing was labeled, then we'd be really cranking beans. It ain't, but it should be. It's got this one. And I know that there's a whole stinking catalog with this spreadsheets. But what we have here is we've got wait for the pronunciation, Thule, not Thule, it's Thule. So we've got these guys here, complete set, and they've got one of the attachers on the bottom there. I don't know what kind of vehicle these guys have, but it looks like it's a pretty standard fit there, if you have any kind of crossbar situation. Looks like it's loaded up for crossbars, okay? So, Thule, they're just in good condition, you hate to pay full price for this stuff because they'll stay and rake you over, something that you don't want. Nobody wants that. Easy. Easy, Jones. Okay, come on in. Pull up the seat. Take a load off your feet. Okay. And coming next, let's do a little run of these. Let's see if we can goink our way through a couple of these. You know what? Let's do these babies. Oh, remember these? These were such a cool trend there for a little while, and they might even be sort of like a too early retro pick, or I don't know. There's got to be still pockets of communities wherein it's thinking Hardy. So we've got the basic Ed Hardy here. This is the real, right on the money, even subtle for his beans. Still got the old tagger on it. 34, 32. Waist length. 34, 32. Kind of an average guy. Lot 2009. Size 34 up here. Really beautiful work here on that back pocket. And by Christian Audiga. I never knew the designer's name. I figured his name was Ed. I figured he was Ed. It seems so unique, these jeans. So these are sort of a I just want to say indigo. There's a deep, 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 deep blue in there. Uh, so yeah, The Godfather, Ed Hardy. You know, these are new old stock, essentially. So there they are. You know, again, come on and fit. They'd be a little big for me. I'm more of like a. Gosh, I hate to say it, but I'm like a 30-30. More like. But I end up, you know, I'm a little ample buttocked. So. Okay. All right, and we're into flipper territory. Divers, beware. Yeah, they're all sold out at the diving shop down by Narragansett or whatever. So Tusa, we got these babies right here. Imprex. This is a good make and it's a good model. Good marks for a quality product of. So so these are free. It looks like we got a free heel here. Free heel. So you're in there and your heels. Oh yeah, I guess your heel's here. So your heel's not enclosed. Sizing, ging, 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 to the southern shores of the necropolis. Made in Taiwan. What is the stinking size on these guys? These dingers here. Let's see. Pretty good condition. Did get a little use. A little bit of use. But well loved, not destroyed. Well cared for. I think these guys, appetite. Where they liked to buy the products, and they didn't necessarily like to do the activity as much as they might have. Somebody else might have. So let me just try to get my footsies in here now. I'm about a 9, but I'm real wide. Catch my meaning. I have a lot of trouble finding shoes. These are. You could get a bigger fella in there. These are probably more like a men's large. I'd say I'm a medium small. So yeah, these are pretty solid. I got a lot of room in here though, so these would probably be for a larger footed gentleman. If you're shod range, I'd say 10, 11 up, really for these Tusas, Imprex, and I wonder if they're color coded or if I don't really know their colorways necessarily. Tusas. I know Tabata from another. Okay, about 2 feet. About 2 feet long, 24 inches. So there, it's a pair of Tusas. These are real nice. Through the stinking water with these. Look at them. Stare right down the barrel there. A little wear. But nothing really all that crazy. Beautifully serviceable. I love a good used product. It's like once I did cash for clunkers, and and I was like, what the hell? But jeez, I was thinking car payments. Forget about it. I'd rather get a deal and just move on with my stinking life. Another pair of Tusas, Imprex. These are white. Maybe a couple more dings, but again, listen. Dings, they're broken in. That's what these are. These are broken in. And as Cat Williams would say, pimp decision. Thanks, Cat. Always love your work. But I love that bit about buying this, Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64. Comes with 50 games, and it's either, time tested. This looks like these are, let me match them. Let me go sole to sole. Tip to tip. Tip for, yeah, they're about the same. Let me see. Same size as the other guys. These are white. These here. These here are white. Okay. So beautiful piece. There, another Imprex. Okay. Ooh, careful dropping on my keyboard. Dang. Okay. Ooh, these are some totally different. Oh, I like these. Uh-oh. Hey, what's stopping me now? If the head's right, or if the flippers are right. So this looks like a different make, but I wonder if these are still to. Oh, they're two set. Quality product of two effects. So look, these are extra small, small. Oh, these are stinking different. Oh, look at these split babies, split babies. I wonder why. It seems like you're cutting your power in half, and maybe they're gentler. Expert zoom on these cutlasses here. Very nice. So these are an extra small dash small. You can see the writing right there. So those are real stinking cool. Very cool. Look at those. I'd love to take those out. See how that feels. Just like I feel like what it feels like to be a stinking frog. Okay, or please you so at least. All right, and we've got a nice. What vintage is this? Coleman. This is the Sunshine. What? I gotta install this. Coleman. Made Mark Reg. The Sunshine of the Night. The Coleman Co. Inc. Wichita. Oh, Wichita. I never knew that. Wichita, Kansas, USA. Model 200A 69. 200A model 200A, and then there's a big few spaces, like a tab over. 69. So gosh. Are they right 69? This looks like this could be 1969. It's analog burn, open quarter turn to left and right after mantle burns bright, open as far as possible. Made in USA. Patents pending. I don't know when those patents came in, but this is a real nice old piece. This thing is probably stinking 55, or 50, 53 years old. 53 years old. Got a camping trip coming up, and you want to look cool, or if you got a glamping spot, forget about it. That's a cool one. All right. Oh, and let me just get Maggies. Let me get some Maggies. It's Maggie time. Terry, don't forget. Maggie time. Terry, don't you sweat it if you do. Don't you sweat it if you do. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so 19 inches about. It's about 18.75. Just 625 times 3. Love. Oh, don't even get me on factors of 5. Love that stinking stuff. She's about 12 and a half to the tip of this knit right here. And it's pretty much the standard size. About 5. A fat 5 out around I could just I'll call it fat 5. It's a 5. Yeah, it is 5 and a quarter on that one. So I call that a fat 5. That's easy. So cool. That's that. Love it. Get it, baby. Oh, and you've probably seen him. And you've probably seen him in the stinking background and been wondering what's going on with him. got these guys right here with the original case. Little seppies there, little seppies. Okay, but look at these. These are oof. These feel like, my grandfather always had his beautiful office. Beautiful office. So, well, for his thing, his sort of likings, it was had all the wood or paneling. But this is like, son, he always had this things in place, heavy, and you're the real stinking deal. But this guy right here, this is a Dacor. 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 Tempered lens. Very nice. Very, very nice stuff here. You can just feel the quality and the weight of the materials, letting light in the sides, not the top, but the sides. And then a real heavy, that's got to be so you can get at that with gloves on, right? You can get in there and really get a good handle on that. Anyways, these look like real stinking nice glasses, goggles, regular size. It seems, I'd say. I don't know how these things work. I don't dive. You know what I do? I'm an eyes wide open baby. You ever see Eyes Wide Shut? Kubrick's last unfinished film. Love it. I love that whole scheme. It seems like a lot of fun for some of the involved parties. So we got this. And I gotta say, I really like these side windows here. Don't like? Those are real cool. A lot of extra visibility here. Now I was thinking, I want these babies, but I'll just use the crappy ones and I'll give these to you because you want them more than I do because you didn't get your goggles yet this year and you got a trip coming up and I'm gonna fill these up right now and we can just clean up the scene up and we can get out of here and get home. Get diving. Got a plan to start diving. This is the place to start. Get your goggies and start playing around in some familiar bodies of water, just with the goggies on. Maybe a snorky. Actually, we ganked all the snorks, but that seems like the way to go. Maybe grab some flips. I'm putting them all up right now. So that'll be cool. I will get those. I think that's all I got to dink out right now. I gotta get my phone charging, but in the meantime, I'm gonna get lifting these babies, and we'll get to it. Yeah, low battery.